You are looking at Ruddick's field. Confederate troops, after taking Elkhorn Tavern, pushed into this field late on the evening of March 7th. Union forces retreated and formed in the woods across the way. You can notice that there is a gun line here. Guns were parked wheel hub to wheel hub, and they drove the Confederates back, ending the fighting on the first day. But so they thought. Curtis finally came up with some reinforcements, about 500 men, and decided that a charge needed to be made across the field. The Union troops were without ammunition, and Curtis instructed them to give them the bayonet. They had an artillery bombardment, and they charged across the field. The Confederate troops retreated deeper into the trees, but their sheer numbers eventually held, and they drove Curtis's men back across the field, where they held in the woods there. So they ended up all where they started that particular action. The next day, Curtis brought up reinforcements, and you can see here there's a gun line that comes up onto this high ground, and this high ground out here is known as Wellfleece Knoll, and that's going to come into play on the morning of March 8th as Sigel gets guns up on that high ground, and they are able to bombard the Confederate position located here. You see some guns here that represents a Confederate battery, and they are able to bombard that battery into submission, eventually driving Van Dorn's tired and hungry men back.